Welcome to class. We'll begin today in child's pose. Take your knees apart, toes together, extending the arms in front of you, letting the forehead rest on the ground. Start to notice your breath. Breathe in through the nose and out through the nose. Try to breathe this way throughout the class today, throughout the practice. We'll be focusing today on our balance, finding balance in the body and even testing it a little bit. So try not to get frustrated with yourself. Don't have any expectations of what your body should be doing today. Just be in the moment with your breath, enjoying this experience. You're doing exactly what you need to be doing right now. Take a few more deep breaths here, in through the nose and out through the nose. Enjoying this stillness, this reprieve. And then slowly start to press yourself up and into your downward facing dog. Take a second to pedal out the feet. Stabilize yourself. Make any movements that feel good. Sinking the heels down. Sits bones up toward the sky, creating the V shape with your body. Right away, we'll start to test our balance, so you can reach the right arm behind you, straight behind you, sinking into the left hand, and then come back down. Take a few breaths. Switch to the other side, reach the left arm behind you, balancing on 2 feet and 1 hand. Slowly come back toward the center. Breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. From here, we'll begin to step the right foot forward, coming into a low lunge. Drop the left knee down. Pressing into that front knee, taking the hands down to the ground. And then you can stand on the left knee and take the right leg out. Reach up and over with the right arm. Maybe drape it behind the head, stretching into the side body, and come up to standing on the left knee, and turn the toes out, and then slide the right arm down the shin, then maybe reaching all the way down to the floor, reach up and over with the left arm. Keep breathing here. Slowly come back toward the center if you're not in the center, and press back to downward facing dog. Take a couple more breaths here in the center, breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Maybe seeing if your heels can drop down farther toward the ground. And then we'll begin to move into the other side. So left foot forward, right knee down. You can stay here facing this way, or you can start to flip around. That's what I'll do. So setting up, again, standing on the right knee this time, left leg is straight. Drop the right arm down, reach up and over with the left arm. Maybe take it back even. Just make your shoulder feel good here if you have any issues with the shoulder. Opening up through the chest, lifting the hips high. And moving slowly, we'll We'll start to take the left arm all the way down, reach up and over with the right arm. Keep breathing, keep pointing the left toes back toward your face. Reaching back with the right arm. That feels better. And then slowly begin to come all the way back up. And into downward facing dog once again. Couple more breaths here. And then begin to move your feet to the width of the mat. You can shorten the stance of your dog here if you'd like to. And we'll take a twist, reaching the right arm to the left shin or ankle. Look out under the left armpit. Stabilize through the left shoulder. Come back toward the center, stabilize through the right shoulder, and then reach with the left arm to the right shin or ankle. Couple more breaths here. And then slowly come back toward the center. Downward facing dog. Return your feet to your usual stance. And begin to drop down to the knees. Lower all the way down to the belly. Coming into a cobra, baby cobra or full cobra, and then back to downward facing dog. From here, step the left foot forward, drop down to the right knee. Drop the hands on the inside of the foot to a lizard lunge. Not here for too long, couple of breaths. Relax through the shoulders and the neck. Try not to round the back. Keep it as flat as you can. And slowly begin to maybe make some movements back and forth. And then start to take that left foot, take a quarter turn so that you're kind of laying on the right hip and that right leg is all the way behind you. Keeping that bottom leg, the right leg, as straight as you can here. Maybe coming down to the forearms. If you'd like to, you can stay right where you are otherwise. Notice the sensations in the body. Enjoy being in your home if you're at home. Welcome all the little distractions that are around you. I'm sure you've noticed me looking away a few times. It can be chaotic doing any sort of routine at home, fitness related. Come back toward the center and up and back to downward facing dog. Welcome the distractions, but try not to let them rule what's going on here. we'll move to the other side. Reach the right foot forward, drop down to the left knee, hands on the inside of the right foot into your lizard lunge. Relax the shoulders, head and neck. Again, back nice and flat here. Notice where you feel this. Try to soften. And begin to take another quarter turn here. Same thing we done on the other side. Laying down the hip so the right leg is crossed on top, left leg behind. Keeping it as straight as you can. Trying to keep that top foot, the right foot, planted into the ground as much as you can. And again, you can make any adjustments that you need to. Stay here, come down to the forearms. Keep breathing. Opening the hips, hamstring, stretching a little into the IT band as well here. And you're also getting a twist in the upper body. This makes you feel uncomfortable. Try to just breathe through it. You're almost there. And come back up. Readjust your mat if you need to. And come into downward facing dog. Notice how you're feeling here at this point. Maybe pedal out the feet. And then step to the top of the mat. Release your head and fold forward. Maybe grab opposite elbows or allow the hands to dangle for a moment. And then slowly stack up one vertebra at a time. Shoulders and head come up last. We'll move into some standing bouncing poses here. So we'll come into tree pose, standing on the right foot. Set your gaze in front of you. Hands can come to heart center. Come to a place where you can sustain this for a good amount of breaths. Doesn't have to be your craziest tree pose variation. Finding your center here, breathing, maybe smiling. You can stay right where you are, or you can begin to reach your hands up toward the sky. Again, you can stay here or take the left arm down, reach up and over with the right. Notice how this changes things, if it even changes things for you. Keep using your core to stabilize you. It's okay if you fall, get right back up. And then come back toward the center in your tree pose. And take the left knee toward the chest. Keep flexing the foot, raising the knee up, and then take your left hand to your knee. Open it out to the left side. Right arm extends out to the side. You can shift your gaze over that right shoulder. Keep breathing, finding your Center your balance, using your core to stabilize you. And then bring that knee back toward the center. And then from here, we'll come into dancer. So reach the left foot behind you, grabbing with the left arm. Right arm extends in front. Tilt forward as much as you can. Again, it's okay if you fall, just get right back up. Going to your edge. Slowly start to come out. Extend the left knee back up and release it down. Take a breath in and out. Shake it all out, releasing any expectations you had. Reach the arms up, inhale and exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift and lengthen, and then fold forward. Slowly stack back up, and we'll do the other side. Standing on the left foot, come into your tree pose. Hands at heart center. One side may be more challenging than the other. Find your center, your balance. Keep breathing. Then maybe reach the arms above the head. It's okay if your tree branches sway a little bit. And then you can take the right arm down to the right knee, reach up and over with the left arm. Slowly come back toward the center. And then bring the right knee in toward the center first, and then extend it out to the side. Extend the left arm, look out over the left shoulder. And then come back toward the center and grab for the right foot behind you, the right arm. Extend the left arm in front. Reach forward. Slowly come back toward the center. And then release. Shake it out. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift and lengthen, and then fold forward. If you're not already at the top of the mat, come back to the top of the mat. Slowly stack up one vertebra at a time. And then we'll sink into our yogi squat malasana. Take the feet out, sink the hips down, press the elbows into the knees. And then begin to come back up to a forward fold. And then placing the weight into the right foot, extend the left leg up. Hands can stay on the ground, or you can come hands to heart center. And then cross the left knee behind you, right knee on top. Take a little twist here, reaching the left arm around toward the right knee. twisting over as far as you can. Couple more breaths here. Slowly come back toward the center. Place your feet in front of you, fingers point toward the heels, and lift yourself up into reverse tabletop. Slowly come back down. Cross at the ankles and step back to your downward facing dog. Step to the top of the mat. Fold forward. Grab opposite elbows, sway from side to side, or cross the wrists. Then take your hands to the ground, standing on the left foot, reach the right leg up to the sky, working to square the hip. Hands can come to heart center, or keep the hands on the ground. Goal is to keep the back flat here. And then cross that right leg under left leg on top and twist over to the left side. Deep breaths here. And slowly release. Take the legs in front of you. Bend the knees one more time. Come into reverse tabletop. Fingers facing toward heels. Press the hips up to the sky. Engage the belly. Lift up through the legs. And then slowly start to release. Come into a comfortable seat. And make your way down to the ground. Rock up and down the length of the spine a few times. And then begin to drop the knees to the right. Look out over the left shoulder. Try to keep the left shoulder down on the ground. Couple breaths here. Come back toward the center. Take the knees apart. Feet touch. And start to press your palms into your thighs so you feel sort of release in the spine. And hug the knees back in toward the chest. Drop the knees left. Look out over the right shoulder. Come back toward the center. Knees apart, feet touch one more time. Press the palms into the thighs, feeling that release. Maybe get a little adjustment here. And then release that Let the arms fall by the sides. Notice how you feel here. Take a few deep breaths, resting here on the mat, without any to-do lists or worries, just being here with your body and your breath. Deep breaths in and out, calm and relaxed. Stay here for as long as you can with the same sense of peace. Thank you so much. Namaste.